I like how for our testing in Miss Molly's class, we look at how after the test, we look at how we answer the questions and we analyze how we test, and then we go over those and see what we can do to become a better test taker for any tests in the future. And then that helps us to be more successful.
Also, another thing that I like personally is that Allison likes to do stuff more opinion-based than just right or wrong. So that gives more freedom to us as well to express ourselves.
And then something that is really nice is that Morley gives us freedom to do work at our own pace and be ourselves. Like we can go work in our group outside of the classroom or work individually in like a pod or like anywhere.
What is the best activity we've done all year? And each of you can have a different one, that's fine.
Ooh.
I really like the debates,
Yeah.
just because it teaches you how to really research something that you like and are interested in, and to prove that that thing is right or how you feel it's right, and to try to get everybody persuaded into it. And to argue with people sometimes can be fun, but it's in a good way.
I like the National History Day project because since that was all based on you, Allison only helped find primary sources or stuff like that if you were having trouble, but most of it was on you, so she trusts you enough to do that.
I also really like the debate only because we get to learn other people's opinions on different things, whatever we're debating about, and we can just get into a fight, but not really a fight. We all understand what we're talking about and we just get into it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice when we actually get into it and know what we're talking about, because it just takes up the entire class period, not only, but just it's fun.
You guys haven't seen the end of the presidency project yet, but what do you think of the presidential campaign project so far?
I think it's challenging in a good way because there are the guidelines that, we have to have a speech that's this long, but then you also have to be able to branch out and think of yourself as a campaign manager or someone that would run for president and see how they would do it, look at it from their eyes. And it helps us, especially in high school, I don't really understand politics that much, helps you get a better understanding for it in a different way.
So you like it?
Yeah, I don't know much about politics either, but with this, I'm learning more about it. And then it's pushing me towards giving better speeches and such, because I'm not used to giving speeches about a set topic. I normally just study it and then give it, but it makes you interact with the public, speak other people out in the audience. So when they ask questions, you gotta have a quick mind.
Helps with quick thinking.
Yeah, what's really difficult is especially in my group, sometimes we don't always work well together. Someone will tell someone else to do something, but it wasn't their job in the first place to do it. With our website, I don't even know how to get into it. So it's the problem of you always have to communicate, which we're pretty done with everything. It's just now teaching our president what's what. Vote Drew Kakar.
Vote Drew Kakar.
So you think that this class has helped you manage your time and each other more effectively to get things done?
Yeah.
Definitely, especially with having to read from the textbook outside of class. We never have to do that for any of our other classes. And it takes a long time, but it's very useful. And so being able to manage the time between that and the other stuff going on in the class really helps you stay focused and organized.
How would you say the climate of our class is overall?
Maybe a little hectic at times because of the debates can get
Because of all
get
the
really hectic.
We get
Yeah.
into it.
So, but I would say most of the time it's not in between calm and hectic, the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
It's busy.
In a good way? Is it a
Yeah.
good thing?
Yeah.
Okay, in
It's
a good way?
It's
All
good.
right.
It's busy. Everyone's always working on something, whether it's the President Project or this Cold War project we're doing now, or you're reading from your textbook. There's always something that you could be working on in this class. I like how it's a college course that we're taking in high school, but we weren't just thrown into it as being taught as a college course. We gradually went into how college courses were taken, like she's saying with the notes. First off, I know for me, I was writing down everything. I was overanalyzing notes, but then I realized you follow the who, what, where, when, why, and how, and you can still be successful without writing as much down. And that's stuff that obviously in college you can't write everything that the professor will be saying. So it helps in that way, and with the testing analyzing, it helps there too to be successful. Yeah, independent. I noticed how at the beginning with the projects, it wasn't as independent as it is now, like with the president ones. And so I think it's cool to watch the change and the progression of the collegiate stuff.